Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jay, let me know if you can hear me.
I gotta open OBS, huh?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay. When I open OBS, what do I do again?
So you gotta start virtual camera.
Virtual camera. Okay.
Okay. Now you gotta go to Zoom
Zoom.
and you gotta go screen share.
Yep. And then advanced and content from camera two.
Cell Therapeutics completing
Okay.
target enrollment in a phase 3 study. Michael India Tango Oscar.
There we go. And am I good?
You should be good.
Okay. I refreshed, so we shouldn't have the problem with the remember with the momentum thing. Made sure I refreshed it this morning, just
You
now.
refer. Okay. Okay.
So it updates. Remember, it got
Yep.
stuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh, okay.
All right, man. So listen, there's only one thing to talk about this morning, Jesus, and
Uh,
is the Tesla. Take a look at the gap up, and then let's talk about some of that call flow from last week. Obviously, we saw huge buying on the January leaps. There was like $3 million. Then there was $1 million bets coming in for the 270s for October's. What are some of the biggest strikes What's some of the
The
biggest action over there?
the biggest action has been short dated. They've been trading this Tesla. When there's momentum to the downside, you'll see them, maybe not the same type of size, but you'll see them get active in weeklies and stuff like that. So they've definitely been trading them in the short term strikes, but um, the aggressive buying has been, weekly and front month, meaning September. October, a little bit of action, some further out, as you mentioned. But this thing is just so active short term. It's almost like an index in itself, the way this thing trades, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So what is there any news today on this thing, or
They
this
had a
just
huge price target. It was a price target upgrade. Apparently, it was here. Let me get the shit on it. It was a giant price target upgrade um on Tesla. Let me see what the
oh, I see it here. I see it here. Morgan Stanley. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was last night. So
uh-huh.
Morgan Stanley upgrade to overweight target 400.
Target $400. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$400. And then they keep talking about this supercomputer unit, right? Where they're going to connect all the hold on, let me show this shit. This AI friggin' supercomputer shit. So they're going to call it Dojo. So check it out. Dojo supercomputer could power a near $600 billion jump in the market value by boosting the adoption of robo taxis, sending the Morgan Stanley analyst. So this was kind of the basis for it.
Oh, that's
Uh,
the note. I might have that note. Let me see. I might have
start
that note.
started production of the supercomputer to train AI models for self-driving cars in July. Plans to spend more than $1 billion on Dojo. Extend well beyond selling vehicles at a fixed price. If Dojos can help make cars see and react, what other markets could open up? Um,
Wow.
Morgan Stanley raised its 12 to 18 month price target on Tesla shares by 60% to $400. I
Yeah.
mean,
Here's here. I'll post the cover. I have the note here.
what
How
do you
many
got?
pages? Let me see. Hold on. I'll post just the cover page for now. I don't know how many pages this is. So I just posted it there in the room. See? Unlocking Tesla AI Mojo into
Yeah,
the
there it
dojo.
is. Yep, yep. Enter the dojo.
Ah, they gas it up. Uh, shit. Yeah, and these all these big mega caps are all decent bounces, right? As far as I can see.
I mean, if you look at the, yeah, let's just talk overall markets here, guys. You see the SPY gapping up, and remember, this was kind of the move that we were expecting for last week. And notice what they did was just
Yeah.
gap it all up today in a fucking 3 point fat SPY gap off, better action in Apple, better action in Tesla. If you take a look at some names here this morning, most of the mega cap stuff, as Jesus was saying, Apple here, nice 2.5 point gap up. Um, then you got the Google, the Amazon, you got all these kind of the Meta here gapping up as well. So you got most names here pretty much looking pretty green off the open. If you take a look at oil here, 116, this XOM just hit. Oil is kind of moving up as well. So again, and then you got the Nvidia, which is at the top of the range. It had a weak range last week. 463, kind of the top side of this range. Could be interesting here. AMD is still kind of trading 107, still can't really get bid. Um, but now with SPY up here at 448, it's possible we just retrace back up to that 450 area. I don't know. I don't know. You might throw a lotto ticket out there for the sell back to red. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
who's
right.
on.
Right. You could see either scenario playing out. This is a tough.
Yep.
It's tough. This is tough.
Tough indeed. Tough indeed. What do you guys got? Jesus, what are you looking at off the
No,
open?
I'm just sifting through. These are exactly what you just explained. Is what I rather, my worst case scenario. Like, I don't want to see this. Chase the gap and then fade in your face. You know what I mean? I'd rather have, like we were talking about last week. I'd rather see some selling and look to buy that selling for a bounce. Go red to green type thing. But this is the last couple of days. This gap up is a pain in the ass. I hate trading this shit. I see QCOM had some Apple news, right? That's a nice $6 there. QCOM.
QCOM. Let's take a look at QCOM. The Intel obviously was the big one from last week. Whoa,
Yeah.
That's a big gap up on Qualcomm. What was the news there again?
And news, they signed a deal for to supply Apple chips for 3 more years.
There you go. There you go.
So you got some Nasdaq tech news out there this morning.
There you go. Another thing I was taking a look at was this Affirm. I was trying to short this thing all last week, and look at this thing. It's fucking $23 here on this Affirm.
Wow, yeah, they're squeezing the hell out of that thing.
Yep, absolutely.
I just, I'm quite, I really don't know what. Yeah, the only thing I like is buying, like you were saying, instead of the fade. Like today, you would look to fade. If we had weakness, I'd like to buy that weakness for them to snap it back. Whoever's trying to get short, that type of thing. But into the green, this is tough cookie. This is a tough cookie. I mean, what are you leaning towards? Are you leaning towards extension from here to that gap fill, or
Yeah,
are you
I
gonna?
am. I am
Oh,
just
you are.
just because of how they just fuck with us last week.
I know.
Pure
I
for
know.
that fact alone. I remember I was long swing everything, right?
I know.
And
Jesus. Yeah.
and it's like if you got to put somebody in pain, right? Whenever these pullbacks happen, you have to make sure you wash everybody out. Of course, they did a
Yeah.
great job washing us out, and then boom, you get a random gap up in the middle of fucking nowhere. If you look how strong this Tesla is, come on, come
I
on,
know.
come on, come on.
And that's the thing too. They caught a few folks trying to short too. Hedge funds got short.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and you know what I thought was amazing? Like once you kept posting from last week, it was the beginning of the week, and Tesla was like at 260. It was already there. And it spent
Yeah.
like 3 days up there, and that's where we saw the most buying, right? Everybody was buying 260s for this week, and they were buying
Yeah.
at like $6, bro. $5, $4. They washed the premium out to Friday, and they got it down to a buck and a half, bro. That's where those options closed. And boom, they're gonna open them up $5. They're gonna open them up at $5 again because of this gap up.
That's right. Yeah. It broke out of that range,
You know
right?
what
In
I
that
mean?
range.
So they smoke everybody out. All those heavy ass buyers that bought millions of dollars of those calls, they're gonna be back to break even again. But
Yeah.
meanwhile, everybody in the middle smoked,
Oh
smoked,
God, that's the
smoked.
worst.
You know,
Oh, that don't
absolutely
make it.
smoked. They don't make it
But
easy.
you're right. That's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you got to look at it.
Hmm.
That's the job. That's the main job.
Hmm.
Make everybody's head spin. Wow.
Yeah. Ron's coming in for now, I believe. Bruce is saying, "Do I want to smoke?" I smoked last night. I smoked last night. I smoked a little while watching Novak. Um, Obviously, that's the
Tennis.
other big news this morning here. We know Wall Street Jesus does not watch tennis, but that's okay.
Who won the thing? Anybody I know?
No,
Novak. You said is
Novak
that who
Novak
won?
won again. Novak won again.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of him.
Novak and Coco Gauff, 19-year-old, she won. Fat $3 million. She's gonna be worth the cool 20, 50 million.
Jeez.
And Novak's gonna be a billionaire, just like Roger Federer. I think he already is.
Wow.
Goldman Sachs has asked me what I think on BA. I think it's a long-term swing short. The problem is, again, you don't know where your entry is going to be, and you really have to massage it. So you have to get a 6 months out. And by the way, Ranchero is way better to talk about this stuff for. You get 6 months out, and then you slowly write against it, right?
Yeah, you got to have a lot of patience to catch that big move.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
lot of work, man.
yeah, yeah.
A lot of work.
Bruce, I'm not an addict, man. I just smoke every once in a while, man. Shit. I played 2 hours of beach tennis this morning, bro. The fuck did you do? Fuck did you do? Fuck out of here.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I get up at 5, I hit the beach, and I get to work.
That's good, man. That's why you got a lot of energy. Me, I'm falling apart at the seams over here. What am I typing? I forget what I was just typing in. Oh,
Bruce is saying they said Rogers worth 550 million. I mean, maybe. Les, oh, you definitely gonna join us, man. You definitely gonna join us. Yo, Les, hit me up in the Discord, man. Hit me up in the Discord. Hit me up in the Discord, and get in the Discord, man. That's where you got to hit me up. Twitter is not gonna work. Hit me up in the Discord. You should be in the trading floor channel. If you're not in the trading floor channel, I'll get Joel to hit you up. Bruce, you got to pay for that. So no. Adam is saying, Lucci, remember the AMD long? Yeah, I remember losing a lot of money on AMD long.
Mike Wilson, let's see what he has to say. So yeah, you got a lot of things. You got quite a few things going on this week. Busy week. Being expiration alone, monthly expiration.
Well, talk about it. What do we got going on this week?
Well, you got again September expirations. It's a doozy. It's a big one, and obviously any monthly expiration, you get triple witch, wherever you get a lot of
Quad
shenanigans.
Witch. Yep, 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 yep.
But this is a pretty big one. This is a big one. A lot of eyeballs on it. I think we talked about it on Friday. Because of options, Greek related stuff, pinning and all that. You got a lot of stuff coming unglued post this expiration that might grease the wheels a little bit. People are looking for a little pop in volatility post OPEX. So we'll see. But it should be, should be a bullish lean early in the week, and then we'll see how things pan out from there. You got the CPI, that's another thing this week. So you got a lot of things going on this week. Oracle earnings this week.
Oracle earnings. Do we have econ data today?
Nothing today. Silent today.
Silent today. See, that's another thing, right? So now you got this
Yep.
gap up. There's no there's no news coming out.
Yep. Let's see what else is there.
New American say no econ events tomorrow into Wednesday. Pre-market CPI. Max is what would AMD's target price today, more or less? How the fuck would I know? What the fuck?
What did I do? I had the calendar for the week. Let's see if I can dig it up. You know what I realized about you, Luke? You do a fantastic job of juggling talking, thinking, and the trading aspect all at the same time.
It's an
I
acquired thing, man. It's
I
definitely an
can't. I
acquired
don't
thing.
do that well. Like I can't. You know what I mean? I get dizzy quick.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But again,
Like
like,
you're holding. Like you can hold a conversation with. You're holding a conversation with somebody in chat over there,
yep.
and at the same time, like you're looking at and trading something. I don't know how you do that.
Yo, I'm also texting like six people at the same time too.
Yeah, I guess been doing it so long, you got used to it. I can't. I
Yep.
never got used to
Yep. Yep. It's just yeah, that's all it is. Just practice.
it. Yeah,
That's all it is.
you know,
Just practice.
I
My
do
problem
that. I
is,
end up fat fingering something.
you
Well,
know what
every
my
time.
my problem is I expect everybody else to operate at the same level as me,
Yeah,
and it's
that's what
not,
I was just gonna say.
and it just doesn't fucking
It's
happen.
not gonna happen.
It doesn't fucking happen.
It's not gonna happen. So I just posted. There's the thing you guys can see in the middle of my screen. The calendar for the week from Bova.
EDD, the Discord is for trade space, so it's for folks who trade here, and then it's for folks who take the education at trade space. That's what we have the current Discord for. However, um, it's interesting. Like for you, EDD, like you want to be in the steam room, you know. So Matt, do me a favor, or one of y'all send him a link to the steam room. That's your Discord right there. That's where you want to be. So then you get Wall Street Jesus all day, and then you get the flow, and then you get everything. So that's where you want to be. That's where all of you want to be. Um, Bruce is saying this guy has a $500,000 position weekly on and goes off for 30 minutes. He doesn't give a fuck. Um,
Yeah. I'm telling you, I noticed that about you early on.
Um, Goldman Sachs. I work full time from home, manage my father's port and my own every day, and my fiance is always asking me why I'm stressed and in a bad mood. I mean, Goldman, that's the thing, man. there's that balance, man. Everybody keeps talking about, which I don't even believe exists in reality. It's like if you want to run businesses and you want to do all this kind of stuff, like you're gonna be stressed out and you're gonna be, it just is what it is. And your family, unfortunately, they have to, they have to understand it. It's difficult for them to understand it, of course, because you know they see you stressed out too. They want to help as well, and there's no way they can help. All the burden is on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that we put on our shoulders, kind of thing. You know, it definitely is a lot. So the more you can talk with them, and let them know what's going on. But then it's like, how much do you let them know too? You know what I'm saying? Because if you let them know everything, eh, that can lead to some problems too. Shit. But anyways, we're still here waiting for our boy Ranchero, who is Ghost. I don't know.
Counting his money. Too busy counting his money.
You think
Uh,
maybe? He should be here. Christian Rodriguez is saying, haven't been in a relationship since I started trading. I mean, you know, I'm not surprised. Um, this AI Tesla thing, man, it's pretty crazy.
it is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Now it's officially an AI stock or whatever. And remember, they're using what are they using? They're using NVIDIA graphics. They're using NVIDIA graphics cards. You know, Trader is saying who swung Tesla along. I had him. I had him. You know what I mean? UG Front is saying you still hitting those push-ups. Um, no, man, I'm not. I'm not hitting the push-ups. But what I'm doing now is I'm gonna do beach tennis, hit the gym like 3 times a week just for like weight training, and then the other 2 days I want to do like plyometric, like fast, like stop and fast kind of stuff. Cause I had to move in the beach, how to jump, like really quick kind of actions, work on my reaction and shit. And then
You guys avoided the hurricane over there?
um, it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass above us. So I would imagine we
Oh, it still didn't. It still didn't come by there yet. I mean, I thought it was gone. It's still.
oh shit, it might be gone, man. Shit, Hurricane Lee
I don't know. I don't
forecast
know. That's what I was asking.
expected to
I.
move north of Puerto Rico, but still dangerous.
Oh, so it still didn't come by there yet.
Yeah, yeah. Um, said it was too soon. I don't know. Hurricane Lee remains a large, major hurricane as the U.S. East Coast stays on alert for potential impact. Yeah, because it's gonna come by you guys.
These damn hurricanes. I remember the bad one. What was it? Sandy, the
Sandy,
worst
man.
one ever.
Sandy was
Yeah.
bad, bro.
You know
Sandy was
what? That was the
bad,
end of
son.
October, bro. I thought we were in the clear, and the end of October we got walloped.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like here. So it's well above Puerto Rico, so we're looking
All
okay.
right, that's good news.
We're looking okay.
Like you said, you guys are prepared for it there, though. You know, you're used to it.
Yo, everybody's used to it.
Yep.
It's for like everybody's used to it. And people, depending on the forecast, of course, if people are very active in watching it and everything. But if it's nothing to worry about, nobody gives a shit. Like
Yeah.
everybody was on the beach yesterday. Everybody was on the beach yesterday. Katie, have been doing market profile stuff since Tuesday, Thursday morning. Yes, absolutely. So Chris Katie does a good amount of webinars in the shit this morning there. Um, I hit an 8-leg parlay this weekend on college football and hit a 900% return on my bet.
What?
Damn, bro. No wonder you stressed
Eat
out. You got fucking
parlay. Yeah.
parlays out here.
Holy Jesus. 18 parlay.
If people weren't ready before, shit was indeed, indeed, indeed. All right, 4 minutes here before the open.
4 minutes. So yeah, let's see. I'm sure the big guys are going to be active out of the gate, kind of like we saw Friday. Once that excitement dies down, we'll get a better, again, similar to Friday, we'll get a better idea of how much lasting power any upside move may have, or they may fade it. What I would like to see is some of that buying spread out, spill over into what we call the underbelly, outside of those top 7 big names. That's usually a good sign of risk appetite, at least for the day too. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. But I'm a lot different than Lucci and Ranchero. They like to get in the middle of the strength off the open and scalp, which I can't blame them one bit. See, I'm trading the equity too, Luke, so it's a lot different. It would be nice to see some spillover for a change here. Now let me.
That fucking commercial, man. That fucking safe on the road. Fucking put your phone down. Fucking commercial. I mean, there's no reason to get rid of XOM long and oil long.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. The energy names.
Oil
Again,
just.
you might see a little digestion here, but
Yeah.
by far the best action we've seen have been in energy, hands down.
Yep.
The only action.
Yep.
Only real action.
Yep. Oil just hit a fresh high too, by the way.
Unreal. It's been strong as hell.
Ask Christy Trades is saying it really likes how gold looks this morning. Interesting. I still have it in my daughter's account. I'm getting nowhere.
Gold. Do you want to see something interesting about gold too? Similar to the individual names, the equities. Look at this.
What do you
Hedge
got?
funds. Hold on. I have it right here.
What do you got?
They hedge funds short stocks, the individual names, like I was explaining. They also shorted gold.
Oh, they also shorted gold.
Yeah. So here.
Very interesting.
Oh, I lost my caps. Where'd they go?
Hedge fund gold exposure.
So you see that dip down on the chart? I blew it out so you can see in comparison to the
Yep.
past.
Yep.
They got caught a little earlier in the year. You could see something similar, and they squeezed the daylights out of gold there for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Forced them to cover. But yeah, hedge funds are looking for a downside move. That right end of this month into October, they're kind of betting on something. You got the what's it called, Luch? It's not the debt ceiling again, is it? It's government shutdown
Government
shit,
shutdown. Yeah.
which is going to happen at the end of this month. I
End
don't
of
know
this month again
if they're targeting that.
for another stupid scare of a fucking.
Yeah, bullshit.
All right,
All right,
guys.
we're open here.
We are open. Call them out here. Call them out. Again, we got Wall Street Jesus at the post calling out some of the flow, which is what you guys all need. You can get it in the Steam room. All right, SPX opened up 44.85. Natalia, grita los números cuando se abre.
Yeah.
I really want to sell SPX puts, fucking right off the open, and sell close to the money because I really don't think we're gonna fucking retrace, but we totally could. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is open up a feeler. Check out that Tesla dump. That's your buy. That's your buy. That is your buy. Those. Uh-huh.
A little energy name VTNR.
So bien positivo.
Positivo.
All right, guys. I shorted some. I bought a dip on. I bought that dip on the Tesla. But by the way, these options are so exploded already. I sold some puts. Okay. I kind of also want to buy some spy calls on a dip, but I'm not getting it yet already. I need the right option on Tesla. What do you guys want to go for on Tesla? Let's say what? The 265s? How much are these going for? 265s are going for $5. All right, I'm going to buy 10 of those. Look at the AMD. AMD looks like shit.
Boeing, a little, what is this? A little put action into the strength. They're nibbling at September puts in Boeing.
September puts on the
BA.
Boeing, huh?
That's up $2. So into the strength there.
What was I gonna say? This AMD looks like shit. Nvidia here punked out some of the rally. Check the Meta. Remember, this was one of the names that are fairly bullish. Take a look at banks too. They might rotate the banks. If you look at oil here, oil's already pressing, man. Oil's already pressing. Take a look at banks. Banks haven't had a rotation in a while, so you could
Yeah.
get a clean day up on banks. I'm trying not to shoot crazy, but this looks pretty good. I got a 50 lot on SPX puts. I should wait though. Let's take a look at banks. Let's take a look at banks. Oh, my bad.
Meta weeklies getting a little play.
Let me drop this down, guys, so you can see all this. Okay, BAC. BAC. Let's take a look at some BAC calls. This name's been real tough for me lately, but the 29 calls are going for 15 cents. I'm going to keep these up. You got a Tesla small bounce here. All right, so I'm going to put Tesla and BAC up on the radar. Keep an eye on the AMD and the NVIDIA and the Apple. You're going to want to watch the Apple. If Apple hits 181, 182, forget about it. We're fucking gone. All right, let's keep an eye on these here. All right. Yo, you're UG Front, you're right. If you were going to buy a bank, you buy GS, man, cuz that's the better.
VIX down. I got a little Nvidia seeing some weekly action.
I would actually buy that AMD off a dip. Maybe buy the Nvidia there too. Keep an eye on that Netflix too. By the way, the Netflix, it didn't even really sell off from before. So this is probably one of the stronger fat man names. Natalia, these numbers look pretty freaking strong, man. Okay. Okay. Aníbal, cuéntame si tú tienes una posición long también en US 30. Dale. Dale. Yo, check out Meta. You guys want to check? You guys want to check out fucking Meta? 306. This thing could go to 310 today. This thing could go to 310 today. You see how fast it's moving. Keep an eye on this. You're gonna want to keep an eye on this one. See if you can get a dip.
Yeah, Meta's got a little action there.
BAC fresh highs. This might be a just buy it all day and kind of sit on it. That might be what the day looks like here. I'm gonna buy a 10 lot of the Meta. The BAC, I kind of want to buy those 29s. I'm gonna hold off, but I like them.
Sweepers quiet a bit out of the gate. Mostly a little bull flow out there. SMCI. I saw some action in that beast. Where'd it go? That thing's a beast. There it is.
All right, all dips on fucking Tesla.
SMCI weekly 300s. Sam Mary Charlie Igloo.
So that's that semi.
Yeah,
This-
yeah.
This thing moves nuts too, guys. That SMCI
Nuts.
by the way. It's
a big
pretty. It's
mover.
it's pretty illiquid, so be careful. Um,
Yeah, yeah, definitely not that liquid as the other one. Where's that's put
all right, so watch the pullbacks on SPY. That's where you're gonna get. That's where you're gonna get better prices. AMD looks terrible. Yo, Nvidia got smoked.
Nvidia and AMD going the other way.
Yeah, they going the other way.
Wow.
This
Yeah,
makes
look
it
at
tougher.
AMD.
This is gonna make it real confusing, guys. This
Already
is
confusing to begin with, for Christ's sake.
check Apple. Check Apple, guys. I'm gonna bail half of my Tesla here just in case. You don't want to get too caught. Check Apple. It's kind of interesting. They might be using it just to set people up. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm gonna buy back the Tesla. The Meta here, a little bit of a sell. SPY here, selling.
Yes, adjust Lucci and no news on that today.
Apple still selling. Someone just bought 4.5 million Tesla puts next week. Strike. Did you see that, Jesus, or is that just
Where? Let me see.
this?
2000, which ones? Oh, 275. Those are in the money. We don't know if those are clean.
Right.
They're 275s. Those are like
He's
10, 15 bucks in the money.
he's saying 255s.
255s.
Yeah,
Let me see.
check those.
255.
Apple's still selling a little bit. Meta here at that place. Just can't do it. All right, SPY covered back the program from the open.
I have no idea if those are clean, those puts. I mean, look, here are the top orders in Tesla. You got calls, you got puts.
Mhm.
You can make it sound bullish or bearish, Luch, whatever bias you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's why. Again, that's why you need somebody like Wall Street Jesus to scan
I mean, we're looking for
what's
clean
real.
action. That's the only, especially these names. Yeah, they're
Clean,
just too active.
clean action, Bruce.
Clean.
Yo, check out the Melly. Check out the Melly. Finally selling here. Finally selling.
That's that Brazilian name, right, Melly?
Now the Shopify of Latin America, but yeah, actually
Oh,
Brazilian. Yeah,
yeah, I thought they were Brazil, but maybe not.
yeah. You get free UOA from your broker, and your broker is ass crack, and of course that flow is ass crack, bro. So Bruce, you need this. You need Jesus.
Beautiful.
Okay, there's your flop. Nvidia's getting clobbered, man. Wow.
Some of these names are seeing sellers. All these big techs, they're not all the same though, Luch. They're not all the same. You know, they're not all going in one direction together.
Yeah. That.
Amazon holding up looks okay. You know, it's on a stock by stock basis, these things
Holy
right now.
shit! Amazon hit 140. What the fuck?
You got a little weekly sweep in snow. The 170s getting a little play again. Snow. That caught some nice action. Snow, what was it, a week or two ago? Some real buying, dated buying into 2024.
Hmm. All right, let me not overtrade here because now I don't have a read on this. I don't have a read on this. Morning, Luch. Oh, Dimitri, what's up, man? I was just reading it.
AMC
AMD.
puts.
Is that AMC down too? I mean, guys, if you want a clean trade, wait for AMC pops, locate 100,000
Oh,
shares, and fucking short it.
that's been free money for these guys. They've been bombing puts for the past year
For
straight.
for reals. Meta here, small pop.
You got AMD seeing a little put action weeklies.
Yo, they really crushed that shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's on a stock by stock basis right now, which makes things, like you said, a lot more difficult in these names.
Yeah, MasterCard and Visa, they still look
We're 10
fine.
minutes or so into the trading session. The Dow is up 155 points at 34,733. The S&P at 4480, up 22 handles. The VIX at 1413, up 0.32%.
All right, so outside of the big guys, not really anything noteworthy. You got a VTNR small name catching some spec action. Snow seeing a little repeat play, nothing major, but some tack on buying in Snow. That's it. Not really much of anything else outside of the big guys yet. And whether you want to trade anything else or not is irrelevant. You want to see them broaden out the buying because it tells you about the risk appetite and health of the market. The more stuff they buy, the more bullish the price action.
Some of the boys are talking about the CVNA. Take a look at the CVNA.
Carvana, was it squeezing?
Yeah, UPST also squeezing a little bit too. A firm here is fucking almost 24.
Yeah, so some of these underbelly
Yep,
names actually.
yep. CRWD, ARC, like all this. Yep, just like what Jesus was saying. Check out the Melly. Check out the Melly. I was gonna try to short 1,000 shares if this thing actually broke down. Today's the day. Today's the day. Got no position on it though. Wow. Talk about programs sell on Apple though. SLB is a oil name.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah, SLB is an oil name. So banks here just kind of meh. Nvidia here still selling 448. Yo.
Wow.
The play for Nvidia
Oh,
is to start scooping swing long
I hit the wrong
on
button.
time. You need time. Somebody's talking about Walmart. Check out this Walmart, fresh eyes. So I would imagine the HD Ranchero has Costco long, which he's looking pretty good on.
He's got leaps, right?
He's got leaps, so
Yeah.
he's writing around it.
So you got some Tesla rolling, a little bit of rolling on the call side now. They're adjusting some of that buying last week. Here are the active lines in Tesla, so you guys got a peek of where the action is.
Bruce is saying, "What do I think about Boeing long?" I mean, it depends, I guess. If you're looking for, I don't know. If you're looking for a scalp, I like buying December 190 puts on that shit. That's what I like. That is what I like. All right. Other than that, just kind of
Here's
chilling
an
here.
opening bet in Tesla, Fed 345s. How about them apples? 345.
February 345. So how much money is that? A lot of money?
300 grand.
300 grand. Um, I like Netflix for the long, man. Meta, just kind of meh. Check out Tesla. Don't buy the program up. Like wait for the dip on the Tesla. Yo, GP Raver, I agree. I agree. We're just kind of waiting for SPY here to come around. Banks kind of looking meh. But yeah, look at Amazon, 140. One
Yeah.
fucking 40. So Jesus is right. It's like certain like Google they're holding up, Amazon they're holding up, but they just let go of Nvidia, AMD. So there's programs running in different directions right now.
Yeah, you know what it is, Luch? The extended names. Amazon didn't run like an Nvidia. You know
Yep,
what I
it
mean?
never
So they're
did.
like
It never
they're
did.
picking spots.
It never did. There goes your SPY, fresh lows. What's the fucking ticker? What's the ticker?
Talk tickers, tickers, damn it.
I don't even. Oh yeah, here it is. HE. Roku. Yeah. Yeah, Roku looks decent. Melly's down 25 bucks. This is the move I was waiting for. It's the fucking move I was waiting for. Banks here retrace. All right, so Goldman back down.
What is this stock? I keep buying this thing. ASLE. What the fuck? This thing is probably so illiquid.
Let's pull it up. ASLE, 16 bucks. This is air sale. I don't know, but this thing's
JP
been a
Morgan, Luch.
that shit's
Jan 145s, JPM in a sweep.
JP
Jan
Morgan
145s. They pay 7 and change, almost a half a mil.
Really? So that's at the money though? Yeah.
Yeah, buck out of the money.
So that's a rotation play.
Yeah, not a bad look. Again, these banks haven't caught much action at all, so let's see if they come after these things.
Meta is pretty blah for now.
Seven.
Good. That's what happens when you get these large gap ups, though. When you get these large gap ups and gap downs, the premium is so
Within that
jacked up and
asset
crazy.
purchase facility today, gilt
So
operation, the
that's
cover
why
ratio is
they spend the morning
3.55,
just
selling
kind
about
of
650
washing
million
people out.
bonds at auction.
Yeah, I hate these gap ups, man. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah, they're not easy. Not easy at all. Here comes SPY, fresh lows, almost.
Flow. I don't know if this rolls, but you got some flow coming in, buying. 275 for September 29th.
275s, eh?
Amazon, September 140s.
Yep, yep, yep. They're gonna roll that. It all depends on if this market just breaks down. Banks here just retraced. Apple, yep. Apple taking the market down with it. Same thing I was doing before.
Yeah, and that's where the long opportunity may be. If these weak names take down everything else a bit, that's where you might find better entries. To be honest, because Lucci's right. While they're in the midst of selling Apple, the market is not going higher. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Tesla 264 on the Tesla, looking pretty solid.
Yeah,
I'd
Tesla
like to
looks good.
I'd like to buy more. I'm not going to do it though. But I think you could see 270 today if the market recuperates. Is that a word?
Yeah, recuperate.
My bad.
You got some 270s for September 22nd in Tesla, seeing a little action.
270s for September 22nd, and they paid 6.5. Okay, okay.
These Jan 300s again in Tesla, seeing some play. That's the line
That's the
that they
line. That's the big line. That's the big
Yeah.
one. I want to do a little bit of analysis on that to see where they started coming in and where they got down to and where they are right now. Because that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Tesla seeing an uptick in some buying as we're speaking here.
Yeah. SPY here still weak. Still weak. That's why you can't get too heavy. Can't get too heavy on this stuff too early.
No, like you said, you probably try to catch fades if you catch them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're selling Apple and Nvidia.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that does not make things easy on either side, right? I mean, even if you're
Exactly.
trying to short, it's even just as hard.
Exactly. XOM failed. XOM failed here. Oil here dropped back a little bit. If you notice, the banks failed as well. So this ain't easy.
Tesla, what is this? This might be a put seller here in Tesla. Let me see what he hit. Looks like a put seller. Tough to tell here, though.
What was the line they hit?
I'm going to post it right now. Oh, these are weekly 257 and a halves. Look at the money 3.2. He took in $3 for a mill.
Took in $3 for a million, and that's for September.
That's the weekly 257 and a half.
This
You
man is
know,
insane.
yeah. I
That man
mean,
is
think about that. I
insane.
guess instead of buying it, he's looking to write puts, and if
That
they give it to him,
man,
they give it to him.
that man is fucking insane. And that's right up to the money, basically. That's right here. These people are fucking nuts, Jesus.
They're nuts. They're nuts. The money that's out there, right, that gets thrown around. It's
Look, Dimitri's even not going to sell any. Well, IV is still low. Got you. So that changes everything for you. I bought that dip on Tesla there.
closing.
I bought another 10 lot. Oh, well, wait, no, I didn't. Let me buy another 10 lot on Meta. Keep an eye on AMD, Apple, and all that stuff. If they start bidding
Yeah, I'm
those
just gonna
back, you know,
let's see what the Apple action looks like. Let's
that'll
see.
give you that'll give you a little bit of relief here. Somebody's talking about the Uber. Wow, this Uber looks. Look at this Uber. Uber looks good. Okay, I'm gonna sell some more puts there too on SPX.
No snow will pop here.
Snow, snow, yeah, snow looks good. Snow looking good. Snow looking good.
They got to fade in SMCI. Let's see if they hit that again.
Tesla might be good to
BLTR.
sell short-term calls if it squeezes for the coming hours. This is up like 12%. Yep, yep, yep. Dimitri, that's your
You got
special. That's your special right there.
PLTR getting a little play. AI
PLTR.
play.
Yep, AI
Was
play.
it Pelican? Yeah.
That's your AI play right there. How's that affirm looking? Failed that affirm. Melly back about 15 points here. Bounced a little bit. I was thinking about getting back into that shop. Meta here. Nice bounce on the Meta. Really nice bounce on the Meta. Dizzy's saying Kathy name starting to move PLTR and blah, 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 blah. Tesla here. Slow, 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 but it's working. Question is,
Yeah.
are you really going to get some upside on it? Who knows?
And you know what a lot of doing out there right now, Luch? They're like short Apple, long Tesla. You know those pair trades.
Pair trades. Yep. Yep.
So you're
Yep.
hedged,
Yep.
but all you need is outperformance, you know?
Yep. Yep. Apple here starting to bounce here too. That's going to bring back up the market. Again, if you see Apple back up at 180, forget about it. We're going all the way back up on SPY. In fact, somebody let me know if you're going long SPY here. That'd be interesting. Ranchero saying, "Yo, sorry, airline shuffle. By the way, United Airlines suck. I should be good to go again tomorrow." Thank you, Ranchero, for the update. Glad to know
Some
you're
more
still on.
Tesla Fed 345, that same line they're adding.
All right, fresh highs on the Tesla. So it's still being proven that it's the right play, you know? Still proven here that this is the right play. I'd like to
Yeah,
buy more, but I don't want to get too greedy. I have a 70 lot on the weekly 265s. I have a 20 lot on the next week 260s. So
a
we'll
little more PLTR coming in weekly. PLTR weekly calls.
any Momo scanner.
You got Tesla
So we had the
calls,
Tesla.
AMD puts.
Got it. Got it.
Tesla October 275 calls.
October 275s. Man, those things must
Luke,
be
do you hear me okay?
expensive.
Or am I too far away from the mic?
Dude, I hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Amazon through 140, through 140. It's going to bring up the market there too. But again, you need Apple. You need Apple now. If you really want to come back, you need Apple now. By the way, the banks completely shit the bed. Ranchero saying he's short AMD, long Tesla, and Amazon, of course.
Yeah, see, that's the pair
He's
trade. That's
he's
the way to
exactly
do.
where. What happened to the Tesla? Oh yeah, he's just saying it's a long Tesla. All right, my bad. Ranchero, tell me when when are we covering this thing? When we covering this thing?
AMD seeing a little more weekly put activity, huh? AMD sour potatoes. Tesla Feb add 345s again.
So that's that same line.
Same line. It keeps coming, accumulating.
Buying Febs. There goes your a little bit of a spy dump there, guys. It's tough still. Tough still. XOM coming off. So banks and oil coming back off, right?
I mean, look at Apple and AMD, how bad they look to some of the others, right? You don't see this often like this.
Yeah, you really don't. Careful now, guys, on the long. Let's buy back the lows. Well, I kind of missed the ideal exit on it. Yeah, I'm too close to the money on these. So that's another 10 handles. What do we spy to go red is what? 15 handles from here? Spy to go red? 20 handles up.
Oh, I just X'd out that. Oh, I hear bells. Was it the 9/11 stuff going on there?
I think so.
Some more buying in this ASLE. I don't know what the
CMI.
hell they do, but they've been buying this thing for a bit now.
Somebody find out what that thing is. ASLE. Apple here, just kind of holding. AMD kind of holding. So it's not going to lows yet. Amazon still looks good. Things getting weaker though. Natalia, Spy sucks.
Oh, you got some positive comments out of Prussian Point. I don't know who the hell that is.
Y mira,
ASLE.
mira, el 5 minute.
Snow. What are these weekly puts? Let me see what they do now. Small.
Further inflation systems crystallizing.
PLTR, a little more tack on coming in September 16s, moving nicely. Well, for PLTR, moving nicely.
Having that overtightening is easier to rectify than not moving. This is the risky bet that inflation expectations are sufficiently well anchored and that we can't wait for inflation to ease. Again, that's been saying it, them saying there, but it's a risky bet that inflation expectations are sufficiently well anchored, that we can wait for inflation to ease. This need to prepare for a world where inflation is more likely to be volatile in the future. The neutral nominal rate is likely to be higher than in the past.
Check out that Meta.
Meta moving.
Looks better. Meta and Amazon.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
again, they're just bidding them.
Yeah, I mean, I see that it looks fine, Meta.
They're just bidding them.
The estimating that the system will lead to an industry that is willing to communicate and act on our commitment to do what is necessary to achieve the 2% target sooner rather than later.
Diego, you were on both sides again? How far? Yeah.
Recording rates constant at the current level risks enabling a further inflation resistance.
Yep.
Oh, what did I just do?
And parents that the equal interest rate slightly higher than in the past.
I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill here, guys. I don't feel super confident on direction here. I like the Tesla long. I like some of the text long. If you take a look at this meta's at 306. So they're just slowly bidding them without the SPY. If SPY was actually going higher, these things would all move
Yeah.
incredibly, you know, and the tape would be much easier. XOM they blew out, so you know, oil failed. Oil and banks completely failed.
Yeah, oil could use a rest, oil could use a
Agreed.
rest.
Agreed. Agreed. What do you guys got out there? Oil fresh lows. Let's take a look at IWM. What's going on there in small cap world? HOTH they're looking at. These things are such shit. Such dog shit. LLY. Oh my god. Look at this stock, LLY. Since
What
when
are
did
those, pump and
since
dumps?
when did Eli Lilly become such a this thing was like $80
Oh,
post
that stock's a
pandemic, man.
beast. Yep.
Man. Man.
Beast, that thing.
Yeah.
God, man, that looks like a hole.
I sold more calls on SPY. I'm on both sides. Meta here just dropped out. Saying, told you many times, you suck at being long, focus on short. Hey, SSR, told you many times, shut the fuck up. This is for entertainment only. Worry about your
Oh,
own.
God.
Worry about your own shit.
Seriously. 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 Seriously.
SSR, this is not for you to help. Worry about your own shit. SSR, right? This is not for you to help. Worry about your. So let's go with the timeout here for SSR. Oh shit! News on Disney.
What happened?
News on Disney. No clue what it is. Somebody throw it out there.
Disney talks a possible deal with Charter.
Possible deal with Charter. Possible deal
Oh, CNBC broke it.
with Charter. This is what everybody was waiting for. Let me tell the kid.
In Disney.
On ESPN rights. Everything is about ESPN right now, man.
That stock is a debacle.
But watch, they never did an actual deal. Maybe it's just possible. Who knows? Fee
All
just
right,
blew off
let's
the
see.
options across all the media. Yep, Comcast and everything. I would imagine.
Let's get a sentiment update here now. Should be coming in.
Meta here. Flopped.
Flop.
Ron Share saying sell the news on the Disney.
Hell yeah. Go woke, go broke, Luch. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
These guys. Go woke, go broke. 50s. Are they rolling those? I can't tell. Not a whole lot of good looking action out there. You got Tesla and then everything else. You got a couple underbelly names seeing some spec action.
Yep.
Both sides.
We're seeing a
calls
broad
and
rebound in some of the other.
Yep.
you got that ASLE, whatever the hell that is, seeing some more buying in that name today. And not really much of anything else to get excited about.
No.
But again, that's we had the opening bell excitement. Let's see. Hopefully they do some stock picking. But Luch, we've been talking about this for a bit, and you see it today, right? It's obvious on a case by case basis. Each stock is different right now. It's not, you got strong names, you got weak names in the same sector. It's not, nothing's correlated. Can make it obviously tricky because if you get these cell programs and these Apples and Nvidias and AMDs, it's going to weigh on the indexes and it's going to hold back things. There's nothing you can do.
Fubo shares making new lows here on this favor report, down about 6%. It had risen in recent sessions
Fubo.
on the belief that charter clients would look for alternatives, including Fubo.
So that's
Wow.
negative Fubo.
I used to use this shit. AirSail is a global leader and market innovator specializing in aviation products and services to meet the growing demand for the aftermarket support in passenger cargo and government segments. There's fucking business in everywhere, man. Like I would have. Boeing is at 209. Bruce, did you buy this shit? This thing is such a short. This thing is such a fucking short. Oh, I got squeezed so bad on it, but this thing is such a short. You got a small pop apple here. AMD. This all looks fucking dry though. Looks super dry out here. MRO, yeah. CHTR. Carlo is talking about CHTR. This is Charter Communications, so this is the news here. So if you check out Charter, it's looking pretty good. He said it's moving faster than Disney. I mean, Disney's been getting shithouse for a while. It could get up to
Yeah, that
85.
stock's that's a menagerie.
You
That
know,
stock.
this thing could get
Yep.
up to 85. Wouldn't be surprised.
Intraday Momo scanner wise, you still got from earlier Tesla and that little flurry into PLTR.
PLTR. Yep. Let's buy here. Another fresh dump.
Yeah, we got action starting to settle in, quiet down now.
Yep.
We're getting around that time.
Yep.
So what do you do now when things start to die down? You
I
go
write.
play some
I,
tennis?
I write options, or yeah, I start doing other.
No, I'm saying, come on, you write options. You go and talk to the beach. What are you doing at the beach? I'm saying,
Yeah, I'll go. Today I got so much other work to do, so I'll start working on my other businesses, and
ah,
yeah, man, I'll start doing all that. I'll start doing all that. What about you?
no, I'm in front of the screen all day. What do you know what I'm doing? What the hell, you know, unless all the real life stuff get in the way.
Oh, by the way, quick thing.
Yeah.
Quick. So for the stream today, we're not gonna shut down this stream. We're gonna stay on this stream, and it'll
Okay.
automatically go into the steam room. So I'm gonna join you.
Oh, gotcha. So don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
Okay, that's good. That's easy for me. That's easy for me. Nicola, some puts. You got some cheap spy puts getting a little play.
Oh, yo. The signal on AMD for the Momo scanner worked pretty well. Hit 1% downside target.
Yeah, the puts. Yeah.
Puts actually worked pretty well. They just hit fresh lows here. Just hit fresh lows.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, we all like buy and sell signals. Obviously, that's what
Right.
everybody
No, everybody
has a
does.
tendency to look for. But I mean, in itself, it gives you an idea of where the momentum is at that. You know what I mean? At the current time.
Yeah. So
So
Bruce is asking
yeah.
what is the Momo scanner. So the Momo scanner just picks up on all the stuff that Jesus is flagging. So for example, like if within a certain period of time, I believe it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, something like that. Norse, you want to clarify? It basically just picks up if there's a lot of sweepers in a particular name in a direction, and then that gives us a signal for, it gives us a confidence signal to to go ahead and short.
Yeah,
So
because if they come rapid fire after name sweeping calls or puts,
right,
there's a high probability it's going to create momentum in the underlying. You know what I mean?
right,
So you'll see it. You pull up a intraday chart, a minute chart, you'll see it in real time in the price action. Volume will pick up,
exactly,
and depending on puts calls, you'll see negative or positive momentum come into the name.
exactly. Guys, the Apple, the AMD, I mean, these were the names that took us down this morning. They're not looking too hot. Banks here getting a small pop. I can't call it here. Now it just looks dead. Now names just look dead. They just look dead. It's funny, Leo. Leo is saying drink every time Jesus says, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? That's a Brooklyn, New York thing. You know what I mean?
Ask Chrissy Trades is saying, yo, how do I get in the steam room when you all leave here? You have your username, etc. already. Um, Somebody was in on the Twitch. Matt, is that you on the Twitch? Okay, there you go. Ask
You know
Chrissy
what I
Trades.
mean?
Bruce is asking if you're Italian. I mean, I think you can.
Yeah, half Italian, half Greek, actually. I tried hard in my college days to kick that Brooklyn accent, and it just was no getting rid of it.
You can't get rid of it, bro.
It's impossible, man.
Okay. Um, Shout out to Matt. Yep, working on the responses, guys. If you have any issues, any problems, Matt's the guy that you want to talk to.
Uh, VTNR, that's that spec name from earlier this morning. Getting some more cheap play there. Small
VT
stock, $5 stock, some Momo there. They're
VTNR.
buying VTNR.
Oh wow, yeah, Vertex. What's up with this thing?
It says energy, but I looked at it the last time I quit at environmental services.
83.5 on that Disney, guys. 83.5 on that Disney. Looking pretty solid.
Looking at the fear and greed index, 52 out of 100, that indicates neutral. Crypto fear and greed index, 40 out of 100, indicating fit.
The recycle of industrial waste streams for commercial chemical products. The hell is that?
Somebody's talking about BTC. I haven't.
What's that?
BTC. What do you mean? What is that? Get the fuck out of here. What is that? BTC is trading lower, down about 1% and change here. Ethereum is through 1600. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Guys, most of the tech names here are just dead now. So if you're in an option, just be prepared for premium erosion. Because that is exactly what's going to happen. Natalia, ¿tú estás haciendo algo? Ella no está ahí. This looks dead. This is all dead.
Nap. Catching a little December action. What a piece of garbage that thing is.
Gap almost filled on Disney. Is it over 84? I missed it. I missed it. I wasn't gonna buy it, but damn, that was a good one. 83.60 on that Disney. Check it out, guys. Carlo, did you hit this at all? Demetrius saying BTC is a weird animal. Low volume, historical volatility might be setting up for a big breakout or breakdown. I agree. I agree.
I think what Bitcoin needs is something else to break in the economy and the Fed to react by injecting liquidity. That's the last time it had some juice. When SIVB went south.
Banks here starting to roll up higher. Could just be temporary. Man, other than that, guys, I got nothing here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, for the remainder guys, if the
dead.
action stays the same as we've been seeing, meaning there's some buying out there, you probably can play or fades for scalps. I wouldn't get too crazy otherwise.
Yep. Yep. I'm Wicked is saying, don't forget it's roll week. Be nimble out there. Today is most likely the day everyone is moving over. Carlo, nah, I'm glad I didn't because I was going to step in front of CHTR. Here goes the GME volume. What's GME doing? GME, oh man, this thing is fucking piss poor, these things. Let's take a look. Let's just take a walk around the club here before we head out. Apple here, AMD, and Nvidia are still super, super weak, all trading lows. I would have never thought Nvidia was going to sell like that. I would have never thought today. Chero was saying AMD short looks really nice if they don't save it at this level. I wouldn't be surprised. Meta here gave up too after trying to retest that high there. Let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon holding in pretty well. Just if we take a look at XOM here, starting to climb back. Let's take a look at Bank of America here again, starting to climb back. For the most part. Google here flat. I don't know what other names you guys got. That's CBNA. Let's take a look at some of these ARC names. Meh. UPST 31. Let's take a look at that firm. Chillin'. That Melly is dead. Shop. Whatever. Guys, this looks dead. Good news on Centerpoint. Now open to us Canadians. Yo, let's go, eh? Eh?
A.
Did they say eh or eh?
A. Little more of that VTNR. So you got for those of you who like to play the underline, yeah, the equity. Maybe we see some more of this underbelly play in some of these unusual names. Disney, you got some spec flow there, call side, but nothing too crazy. I thought it might get a little crazier than this.
Okay.
Some puts hitting bid there in Disney, so maybe they're taking that route instead.
84. Disney baby. Where are they buying the Disney puts though? Are they
No,
buying
not
time?
buying, selling.
Oh, they're selling them.
Yeah.
Okay, Keith is saying, Lucci, check out Path. Don't think for today, but good earnings move 2 days ago. Through 1920, it has tons of move higher. I mean, you want me to start trading shit that, what the fuck is this? UPath?
Disney did see some action late last week, though. I don't remember. You got to ask people in the room. They probably have they got a better memory than I do. Some spec lines. I think they were September this week.
Spec it.
Spec lines.
Spec it.
Uber, nice little pop in Uber today too, right? Uber looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody called that out earlier. Tesla starting to hit a higher low. I wouldn't even bet much on this Tesla right now, guys. The action is dead. Action is real dead. Apple
Lucci,
Fresh
you get a kick out of this, Luch. This is there's been some buying in this thing. WW, which was the old Oprah Weight Watchers.
Oprah,
remember?
yeah.
Now there's a big diet pill that's all the rave. Yeah, I'm serious. Big diet pill. Everybody's doing cartwheels over. Anything you can take a pill for these days, you know?
Take the pill, baby.
Take the pill.
Take the pill. Take the fucking pill.
Yaya saying they hit 78 and 81 calls on Disney for this week. September 15th. Oh, September 15th and September 22nd. So yeah, those are in the money here now. Look at this guy. Is that you, Luch? Lottos?
On what?
Spy?
Spy 449s. I like it though. I like it though.
17 cents, a $500,000.
I like it
Pay
though.
17 cents.
I like it though. Because think about it. This guy's going for today. How much did he buy?
These are today?
Dude,
These are today.
These are today, bro. He bought a $500,000 of that shit, bro.
These guys, I swear to God.
Who the fuck would do that?
Ah, God, these guys are nuts. 449.
Who the fuck would do that? What am I missing here, Jesus?
I don't know. I can't figure these guys out. I can't. They have that much. They're moving around that much money. They can piss away $500,000 just like that.
I mean, I'm trying to put down a $500,000 to make a $500,000, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
look.
Listen. Maybe they're looking to flip them, right?
Dude,
they don't need it.
maybe
they're looking to flip them.
You know exactly what they're looking to do. Look at this chart,
Yep.
Spy. Look at this chart, Spy. The program was on NVIDIA, AMD, and Apple. The program started at 448.80. Usually, in these types of markets, program hits, everybody gets scared, and then boom, they go right back up to the program.
They retrace the whole thing.
So if we hit 449 by like 1 o'clock, let's say, this guy doubles.
Yep.
This guy doubles easy. Who's going after this? Who's going after this? Are you guys going after this? Tell me. Don't don't be
That's what
punks.
this.
Don't be punks out here. Don't be fucking punks out here. I like it. How do you play it safely? Okay, let's play it safely, right? Let's say we buy tomorrow 448. Okay, how much are we paying? How much are we paying? We pay 449 tomorrow. We're paying 72 cents, right? We play that. That's the safe play. Let's go. I bought 100. So I bought 100, and then what I did is I sold a shit ton of the fucking puts. A shit ton of the puts. I'm going to close out all the calls that I had. I'm going to sell 100 of the puts on SPX, and then I'm going to keep buying those spies. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play, boys. All right.
Amazon, a little more flow, bull flow in Amazon. Carvana, somebody called out Carvana earlier. You got a little bit of spec action there. Let's see, what are they playing? Carvana.
Carvana. Lucci, Kevin is saying, Lucci, serious question because I struggle with this. Would you ever be hesitant to go long with a gap below on the pre-market SPY? Of course, of course, of course. You know, it's a tough, it's tough. But you have to look at it in the context of the last 3 days. The last 3 days, they've been wanting to do exactly what we did today, but they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And boom, now today, you get gap ups. They gave you a short. They gave people a short too. So now they even trap more people short because of Nvidia, AMD, and Apple, right? They even trapped more people. And now what? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Meta here is already coming back. I'm gonna buy another 10 of the Meta.
A little more Amazon September call line
Right.
weekly.
All right. I'm gonna stick to SPY like glue here. And let's see if we can run this for a little bit. Guys, we are going to move over now to the Steam room. Again, anybody that wants to join, you get a full day of myself and Wall Street Jesus inside the Steam room, coupled with all the tools that we have in the Steam room that you get full access to, which is the order flow, squeezometer, Momo scanner, as well as all the other tools that we are currently building for you guys as well. Matt, do me a favor. Can you push them some links? Matt has already done it. Matt is on top of it. And you can see the links above here. That's how you can get in. You can get a free trial here. That way you can hang out with us. And then you get us all day. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Peace
All
out.
right.
And
Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
we'll see you in the room.